Thank you for joining us at Duck and Cover Gaming. My name is Adrian, and we will be breaking down games every single week. So thank you so much for joining us. I am joined, as always, by my co-host, Drew. Hello, Drew.
Yo, 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 what's up?
And like I said, we will be breaking down games in these little mini series. So every single little podcast is just going to be one game specific series. So today we are going to be breaking down the Avowed, which was recently released on PlayStation. So Avowed is an action role-playing game set in the fantasy world of Aurora. Same universe as Pillars of Eternity. Players embark on a narrative-driven adventure through a richly detailed world featuring first-person combat, magic, and weapon systems, blending classic RPG mechanics with modern visuals and storytelling. This was brought to us by Obsidian Entertainment last year, February of 2025, but it has now been released on PlayStation for everybody to enjoy, and that is why we are bringing it to you right here at Duck and Cover Gaming. So thank you, like I said, for joining us. Let's get right to it and break this game down. You ready, Drew?
I'm ready.
You're ready? Perfect. Boom. Let's get right into it. So this game, I've been absolutely fucking loving.
Yeah, okay, okay.
I I don't know why I got so much hate. I thought it was so far been a really cool game. I guess I could see it maybe just being a little too overwhelming and convoluted for people, but I don't know. It was fun. I feel like Dragon Age also got a lot of hate, which I kind of enjoyed that game too. I don't
hmm
know. But
I
this one has
think
been sick,
maybe,
dude.
yeah, I think it is a lot to unpack at first. I think for your casual gamer, it might be a little overwhelming.
Yeah.
Um, because there is like a huge, I wouldn't say learning curve, but there are a lot of different like menu systems and mechanics that you have to get used to.
Yeah.
Um, as far as like weapon upgrades, what do you equip? You're using magic, different spells, armor classes. Like there's a lot to it.
Yeah. Well, that's what I
It
like
definitely
about it.
I know that it just like you can make it so interesting, so your own. It reminds me a lot of Baldur's Gate. I know you haven't
Yeah.
played too much of that, but I'm liking it in the sense that it reminds me of Baldur's Gate, except for the fact of you being in the combat. It is first person, so you are actually the one on the ground fighting the different enemies and casting your spells, using your sword, whatever. Um, as opposed to Baldur's Gate, where you have like this top-down view of everything, and you're kind of in
Yeah.
observation mode essentially, and you are still like commanding the attacks and everything, but it's all from afar. I like being in it. Like I like feeling like I'm part of the battle and things like that. And I was always not as entertained with the fact that I'm so far removed from the battles in Baldur's Gate. So this
Hmm.
one I'm actually enjoying quite a bit. Um, the gameplay is really fun. It's a beautiful, beautiful game.
Yeah.
Um, and I
Yeah,
think
the
I like it.
environments,
Yeah, I think I like it.
I'm loving it, dude. The environments have been sick. The gameplay's been really fun. I really like the mix of like right here you can see and the build I think you said you were doing where you're using spells with a pistol. Like I feel
Yeah,
like there's
so
not enough
I'm
games that
doing
can
like
do that.
a gun mage type build. So you
Hmm.
get like two different loadouts that you can equip. So the first loadout that I have, I've got my grimoire in one hand and I've got like a pistol in the other hand. So I've got a mixture between casting spells with the grimoire and having the pistol for
And the grimoire is a essentially a spell book. So the grimoire gives you up
mhm,
to I think it's four
four different
magic
spells.
spells that you
hmm
can use. That and so if you don't decide to spend skills points on particular magic spells that you're capable of having, you use these grimoires as essentially giving you four spells with one weapon. So the grimoires are
hmm
fucking clutch.
So they're sick. So I
Yeah.
like that. And then for my second loadout, I've got the rifle, which is dope. So
Nice.
I've got my long range and I've got my mid short range stuff. So I'm stacked right now. I've only played like a little bit of it. I spent a little too much time on the character creation because that's what I always
Dude,
do.
see, that's exactly why I don't waste the time. I waste like as little time as possible on character creation just because, especially with this game was kind of designed to be a more first person game. So you can play it
Hmm.
in third person, but it was designed to be more first person. And those games, even more so, I feel like, why the hell am I wasting time making my character look however when I can't ever see
See
them
them.
anyway?
Yeah. So you haven't played it in third person at all yet.
I switch sometimes. I tend to like to play games the way that they were designed first, unless I really don't like something, and then I'll
Hmm.
change it. And this one was designed to play in first person, so I've been trying to play it like that. I have
Okay.
switched to third person for like a couple of the jumping sequences, but I don't know. I've kind of found that I've liked it in first person,
First person.
so I've
Okay.
been kind of sticking with it. I think maybe part of that is because I play a lot of third person games, so I kind of use these games as like my okay, let me finally play first person instead.
Something different. Yeah.
Um, and then it does give you, I will say, like these first person, like when you are exploring or doing whatever, you do get that like a little bit better of a like of a visual of it. Like when you're opening a chest or something, like you really see it, or like these spells I'm
True.
casting right now as I'm fighting, or like you get to see the wand cast a spell and the grimoire, the spell book I'm holding. So I'm going with a wand and then a grimoire. So I'm like
Oh,
magic to the
super
fullest
magic. Super
when I'm
magic.
coming
Yeah.
after people. Yeah, I'm like full blown. I'm just fucking getting after it. So you really get to like see it as it happens. You watch them like close the spell book and then the spell goes. So I've been kind of liking the first personness to it. But it does
Okay.
work both ways, which is very nice.
Do you know, you've played more than I have. Are you able to switch between first and third person quickly in game, or do you have to
Yeah,
go
it
into the
took me a second
menu?
to figure that out. On the PlayStation, if as long as you have to turn on third person in the settings, but once you turn it on, you hold the right trigger in for like a second and then it switches.
Okay, so turn
Yeah,
on third person and then right trigger becomes switching view.
or right the not right trigger, the right joystick
Stick?
R3.
Right stick.
Yeah,
Okay.
R3. So hold it in for like a second. You don't have to hold it very long, and then it'll switch back and forth.
Okay.
Yeah,
I
at
was like,
first I
there's
was
got to
like,
be an
fuck this, I'm
easier
not
way
going
to
into the
switch
setting every
between
time.
this. Yeah.
Yeah, so hold the R3, the joystick in for like a second.
Okay.
Um,
Okay.
and yeah, I don't know. Like I've switched sometimes. It's just I think with these type of games, like the graphics and everything were really designed to be in first person. So when you switch to third person, sometimes it
They
almost
kind of
feels
lose.
like the character feels kind of clunky because it wasn't really designed to be that way. So like some of the
Okay.
movements, like these type of things, I feel like end up feeling more clunky than a game that was designed to be in third person.
Okay.
And you
All right, for
and I
sure.
noticed that while I'm playing it, so I switched back. But I'm really fucking liking the game, dude. Like the mixing of the spells with the weapons, like the customization of that, I think has been really good. The like cooking to heal yourself, I think has been kind of a waste. Like
I haven't cooked yet.
yeah, you'll get to like set up parties. You're like a camp
Oh, your camp?
basically.
Yeah.
And when you set up your camp, yeah, that's where you have like a workbench and you can upgrade weapons and you can talk to your companions and you can do stuff like that. Um, and the upgrades for weapons is pretty cool and I like that, but the cooking seems kind of pointless.
Okay.
And I have like an overabundance of shit, which is nice. Like I'd rather have more health than having to worry about the health. But like right
True.
now I have like 100. So when you hold out one, you get your little wheel.
Hmm.
And this is one thing the game didn't do very well of is teaching you how to play the game. So you kind of figure out as you go. But when you pull up that wheel with the L1, essentially the top few on the right are one companion. The top left will be your second companion once you get them. So you don't have them
Okay.
yet. So it doesn't show you anything. And then towards the bottom left, you'll have one that says consumables. And then when you open the consumables, then it'll actually show you things you can eat or drink. And
Gotcha.
then on the bottom left, one will be health, one will be your essence, which gives you your spell
Your spells.
like
Okay.
powers or whatever. I have like over 100 health ones and like 150 essence ones. Like I can just keep pucking popping that shit. So like
Okay.
you never have to worry about not having enough of that, which is nice, but it does make the cooking feel almost kind of
pointless.
almost pointless because you're just
Okay.
kind of like, all right, like
Well,
sure,
maybe
like I
like
almost like
later
don't need
on
to
in the
cook
game
shit.
you'll get recipes for like other types of potions.
Yeah, you get stuff to like, oh, let me like here's a potion that gives you like +2 might and +2 like resolve or something for a
Okay.
certain amount of time. And then it's like, okay, but I never remember to take those things. So I don't know. But
Maybe
the
once we get to
upgrading,
like the crazy bosses and things like that.
yeah, I might need it later. I haven't noticed needing stuff like that though. Like you do need to upgrade your weapons and your armor, and it will tell you like you'll look at your quest log and it'll show you like, oh, this quest has like 2 skulls, so it's like too hard for you. And then if you
Gotcha.
go upgrade your armor or weapons, and then all of a sudden those
One
two
skull.
skulls go away. Yeah,
Okay, okay.
so you will notice like that is very important to the gameplay is doing all of that.
All right.
Um, Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I've liked this game a lot more than I was expecting. I don't really know why it got so much hate. I think people just hate to hate.
I think people just hate on Unreal Engine
Mhm.
5. That's all it is.
But why? It looks so
I
good.
don't know. I don't know.
Like I've,
People are silly.
yeah, they're fucking done. I'm loving this game, man. I mean, I just got it, whatever the 18th that it just released this last week, and I have not stopped fucking playing.
I got it. I got it today.
Yeah, it's been
I got
really
it
fun.
today.
And it's hard to describe. Like, is it open world or not? Like to me, this is open world. To me, like this first
It
map that
seems
you're
open
on.
world to me. Yeah.
So you're in a big map right now. That map expands way more. So you're in a
Okay.
map. You're gonna play through all of that, and then you leave that map and go to a whole nother world. So, and that map you're in right now feels huge. So to me, it's pretty open world. You have bounties that you can go take care of. You have your side quests. You have your main quest. So you have the whole gambit of things to do. Um,
Okay.
I've been really liking the characters I've met. To me, the weapon choices is one of my favorite things. The fact that you can have like a wand and a pistol, or go with rifles or a sword and a shield, like that classic
Hmm.
kind of brute combat. You can really kind of customize the game to what you like. I was reading the mage build seems to be the best, which just
Oh,
I did
nice.
that before reading into it. I just like mage builds, and I've loved how smooth it feels. And I did notice like swinging around like a big fucking two-handed like axe, like it feels like you're kind of like boom, and it's like this very clunky, slow
Well, I
mechanic.
mean, I feel
Um,
like it would be.
but it should
Like
exactly as it should
yeah,
be. It's a
if you're
fucking
swinging
huge
around a
ass.
giant great sword or a battle
Yeah,
axe, it's gonna be
it's probably gonna be
not as
slow.
smooth. Yeah. So
Yeah,
that makes sense. I like that.
I don't know. But I'm really, really, really liking the game. A lot more than I thought I would. Like I said, uh,
Yeah.
I'm kind of
I don't
surprised
understand
at
the
how
hate.
much.
I like it so far.
Yeah, I don't really know the hate. The fighting has been really fun. The story has been fun. Um,
There is a lot of dialogue. There's a
oh,
lot of
that
dialogue
yes,
though.
that's what I was gonna say. Yes, a lot of
There's a
dialogue, a
lot of
lot
dialogue.
of dialogue, and not just a lot of dialogue, but a lot of reading, a lot of this right here, like just straight, just garbage text where you're like, does this is this important? Like, why am I scrolling so much? Like, I don't care if I have to read a paragraph or something, but like, why am
Hmm.
I reading a novel? Like, I didn't sign up to play this video game to read and do homework. Like,
I
I'm
had to read a
sorry.
book
I
if I wanted
like,
to read.
yeah, if I want to read and like, I don't know, in ARPA's jobs, like we read a lot. Like, you probably don't really think about how much we read, but like both of us are in television. We are television news directors. And so we're constantly like coding things, reading scripts, following a prompter. Like we are reading all the time. And you don't
Hmm.
really think about it as that, but like in our day-to-day job, like we're reading a fucking shitload. So when I get home and I'm playing a game, like the last thing I want to do
Just
is
read
read more
something.
content, especially if it's not important. Like, so this fluff type of material, that's probably my biggest downside to this game, is there is a lot of fluff where it's like, cool, you're giving me the lore. Maybe it's just not for me. There's probably people out there who love that type of shit. I personally don't
Hmm.
care. Like, give me the lore within the gameplay. I shouldn't have to find the lore of the game by reading random books that I found in every single room that I walk into. But
Only if it's pertinent to
yeah,
the story and it actually progresses it in some way. Then I appreciate it. But if
that's
it's
what's
just
hard with this one
backstory
though.
stuff, like I'm all right without it.
I think that's my biggest problem with this game is that it has stuff that you do need to read for the mission. So then you're like,
Mm,
fuck, I kind of like I find myself starting to read almost everything, and then sometimes you can kind of figure out pretty quick into the read. You're like, all right, this is bullshit,
I
and
don't
I'll
need this.
close it.
Yeah.
But it sucks that you're like, well, fuck, every single like I have to pick up every book and every page I see and at least kind of read it because one of these is going to tell me like, oh, well, like me and my cousin were out over by the fucking river yesterday, and then we found this really interesting treasure that was beneath the rock and blah blah blah. Like we couldn't get to it because there was some zombies, and you're like, oh, okay, well, fucking clearly I should
Now
go
I
over
need
to
to
that
go to
river.
that rock and defeat the zombies, and I'll get the treasure.
But I don't know. I've found a lot more bullshit fluff than I have found good story building reading. So that's probably my biggest problem with the game. But other than that, I'm really liking it. I think it's a good mix of a world, good weapon mechanics, good fighting, good upgrades. Not too hard, but hard enough. Really fun
Hmm.
exploration. Like I've been, like definitely jump on every little crevice and climb all the buildings and stuff. Like you'll hit a door that's locked, well, you know what? There's probably a hole on the roof or maybe behind the wall or something. So look
Definitely
around.
take time to explore. Yeah.
Oh, the biggest tip I can give to anybody playing this game new, buy every lockpick you see. Every single vendor you go to, not all of them will have lockpicks, but if they do, buy all of the lockpicks because you cannot make them. You can only buy them. And when you're out exploring, the last thing you want is to find some fucking cool ass treasure in the middle of a
And you
cave
can't get
and you
into
don't have
it.
enough lockpicks. So
Oh,
buy every lockpick and then so say you go to a vendor and they have them.
hmm,
Once you start going to your party camps, when you go to your party, when you come out of the party camp, it will tell you like, do you want to start at night or day? So that's
right.
kind of like reset the day. So you can go back to merchants that have sold you lockpicks and get more later. It takes like a few in-game days. I'm not sure how many yet, but try and remember the ones that give you lockpicks and then go back there again after a couple days and then get more.
Okay. Okay.
That's the only way to get them, but it's so clutch. Like now that I've been playing long enough, now I think I have like 25 lockpicks like stored up, so I'm ready to go. But at the
I have
beginning, it
three.
takes you a while to stack them up, and you'll like it hit me so many times where like I would go and do a bounty, and then you find a fucking treasure chest, and you're like, fuck, okay, well now I have to go back, find
Right.
some more
Yeah.
lockpicks, remember the thing I was at, then travel back, go find that treasure chest, then continue on to my missions. And like
So
that adds
always have
20.
lockpicks on your person.
So just
Got it.
yeah, that is the biggest tip I can give to anybody playing is lockpicks.
It's a solid tip. It's a
Yeah.
solid tip. I like it.
Yeah. So, yeah, I'm fucking loving the game. This has been to me like I'm giving. Do I want to go 9 out of 10? I haven't beaten it yet.
How many hours have you put into the game?
I think the last few days, probably like 30 or so.
Really?
I've put a good amount in over these last few days.
Okay.
Um, and I'm really liking it. Like like I said, the story's good. The world is fun. It's open, but not being too open. You can explore. There's a lot of little side things to find, a lot of little like kind of puzzles to figure out. Yeah, I've been liking it. The biggest downside, the reason I wouldn't give it like a 9 is the extra bullshit dialogue text that you find.
Okay.
And even like you're gonna find this like spirit that kind of talks to you in your dreams, these like major sequences in the game that can actually kind of change how the game goes. And like just fucking long. There's just a lot of fluff, and you're just like, dude, like I just don't really care. But then your character has responses to where you could answer and be like, well, I don't fucking care. But I
That's
know,
funny.
at least for me, the way I like to play games, like I feel like when it gives you those options, it's better to do the other one. Or like if it ever gives you the option to save somebody, normally saving is the better option. Even though you're like,
Hmm.
fuck, this person tried to kill me or whatever,
Because they could
normally
have
saving is the better option because then
some
that
kind of
person
quest
will
or
later in the
items
game
or
help
fun.
you.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's how I like to go through my games is
Hmm.
doing them more. And I felt it in this game more where like the last three like big kills I should have killed, I end up saving them and then I just got a trophy for like ending five big confrontations peacefully. So I know like I didn't
Nice.
need to do it,
Hmm.
but I don't know yet, but I have a feeling these characters I saved are going to help me later down the line. And if they don't, I'm going to be
Okay.
annoyed because I would have just killed them. But in my head, it was like, well, I don't know. This game feels like I might be building a
Be a good
squad of,
person, Adrian. Just
heroes to
just
help me
help
at the
them.
end. Yeah, so we'll see. Yeah, I'm really liking this game. So other than the reading and the bullshit, I'm really enjoying it. So I guess I'll give it an 8 only because of that extra bullshit. But I'm really liking it. I think if you like those big action adventure games, you like the customization of your character and like that in-depth gameplay. Um, I think you'll like it. Like really focusing on a mage build or a brute build or whatever you really want. You
Hmm.
can really tailor that game to your experience. So if you like those type of games, I think you'll really like it. Go check it out.
Very
Mm,
nice. Very nice. I can't give it a rating myself. I haven't played enough of it, but I am enjoying my time so far.
sure. Well, that's I think about it that we got for this game. But like I said, thank you so much for following us today. Follow along on YouTube for any of the video. You can see the video of us talking about all of these video games with the video of the game as we talk about it. We're Duck and Cover Games on YouTube, and follow us on Instagram, Spotify, YouTube, TikTok, duckandcovergaming.com. We'll hit you with daily updates, and we're going to start to do this kind of series of podcasts where we're just going to break down a game. So every mini podcast is essentially just going to be about a 10-15 minute breakdown of a particular game. And we'll see how you guys enjoy that. So hopefully you guys like. Please give us a like and subscribe if you did, and leave us a comment. Let us know if you liked it, or even if you didn't, let us know so we can try and fix it. Because we're just trying to have a good time and build upon this lovely endeavor. So thank you so much for joining us. We will see you next week. Bye bye.
Later.